My name is Joe Ahern. I'm CEO of the international consultancy firm, The Leading Edge Group. I'm delighted to have with me this evening Peter Kidd, lead clinical pharmacist at University Hospital Galway. Peter has worked in healthcare systems in Saudi Arabia, in the UK, and indeed in New Zealand. Peter, you would be very strong and well known for being a very strong advocate of adoption of lean principles in hospital pharmacies in Ireland. What role do you see lean having in hospital pharmacies?
Well, I suppose I've swallowed it hook, line and sinker really, and I still have so much to learn. But the biggest thing I've learned in the last year is to really concentrate on working with people within our department and outside our department, and trying to improve their capability to deliver and improve their awareness, allow them to see where there are problems. And I think that's the key to getting buy-in from staff. So I think it has a huge role to play, and also if you look at collaboration and interdisciplinary partnerships, pharmacists have a massive, I think, unmet demand to provide education when it comes to the prescribing of drugs and the use of drugs. A large teaching hospital may have 1,500 nurses and then 250, 300 physicians. Many of them are junior doctors that rotate on a 3 or a 6 monthly basis. So I believe that our systems at the moment are incapable of delivering accuracy, defect-free medicines use based on the transient nature of many of our medical staff. So we need to fundamentally change the processes. We need to ensure that our physicians and our nurses are, to borrow Michael's terms, confident and competent to deliver the medicines that patients need. And I think we need to move away from a model of training in a lecture theatre without assuring competence. So we have an enormous amount to do, and I think we need to work much more closely with medical schools and nursing schools to deliver that, and take the time out to do that, no matter how much the pressure to provide that firefighting service continues to put on our ability to deliver. We just have to take that time out to do that.
You mentioned Michael. I presume there you mean Michael Bally. As you know, you participated in the Gemba Walk with Michael Bally recently. What did you take from Michael's workshop? Well, I mean, I think I've read a fair bit of literature there, and it was funny because at the time this was announced, I happened to be reading The Goldmine, and it was a bit of a eureka moment for me reading that and discovering all the things I did wrong over the last 4 years. So it sort of reinforced a lot of what I had learned in the last 6 months, and certainly in the last 5 years I continue to reflect on the fact that I really see hospital managers taking Gemba walks. I often see hospital managers meeting in closed rooms, removed from the real work, and I often lament the fact that they make decisions about processes that they don't understand. They need to engage people at the coalface when they're making decisions about changing systems. So certainly it reinforced the good things I believe about lean, and it certainly challenged some of my thinking as well. And quite frankly, I don't think I should have come to the course if my thinking wasn't challenged. So it was well worth it. Very good. Well, Peter, on that positive note, I'd like to thank you for your insights this evening. And for further information on our Sensei series, please access our website www.leadingedgegroup.com. Thank you.